Alright, welcome back. I'm going to do a kind of a quick video here on updating the 32MZ. Supposedly with this new update you can get 26 channels in the software without having to add any of their extra MPD X1s or whatever you called to get extra channels. But to get the 27 through 32 you can add one of those and get those, but based off on what I was told, this update should give me 1 through 26 in the radio without having to add anything. So that's great. That gets rid of about 98% of my complaints with Futaba for the longest. The other stuff is just little things, you know, like telemetry, not having as many sensor types and being able to name your sensors or change it from Fahrenheit to Celsius, things like that. Just little things like having to use having to show air pressure as a temperature versus being able to make it actual pressure. And you know, they'll get there eventually. Futaba, they don't do anything quick, and they're not trying to compete and beat other people. They're just doing what they do. It's a side thing for them. So but I've been a fan of, well, I've been a Futaba guy for 30 years. I've used all the other radios, and I'm not very, but I'm familiar with other radios, but I'm just not a fan. The quality of the radios, the signal strength, and you know, getting lockouts and fail safes haven't really ever been a problem for me, especially once they went 2.4. Like back in the day, 72 megahertz, you get glitchy stuff, and that was usually in my helicopters, and it was getting interference from something, or you get like some kind of external interference in your area. But before I get going on the F22, which, man, I love these damn Husky tables. I raised it all the way up, and I'm able to come in here and sit, and I needed to pull the wires back out to get access to the servos, so I can assign the channel and the servo like I need to and do any kind of reversing in the servo. That's all you really have to do for S-Bus, is just tell the servo what channel it is. You know, you can do a lot more, but that's all I really need to do for this. So, but anyways, back to the radio. So I'm going to put this camera here on this little tripod, and let's go this way with it. It's got this weird way to lock it. So, all right. So I downloaded the update, and you take it and put it on, copy it to a little micro SD. This bottom piece comes off, which is your battery access, and you just plug this SD card into the slot. And then it says to hold the home exit button while powering it on. So I'm going to hold this, power it on, and see what it does. It's different than the Futaba. The 18MZ had a switch on it that you would tell it when you put the SD drive in there. Okay, boom. So this is the update menu like it showed. So I'm just going to hit that button again. Searching for an SD card, bam, found it, and it's starting to do its thing. So we're going to let it sit here and run through this. Let's just do this. Bam. There's no way to make it look any better other than coming down and closer with it. So the update of the main program now writing. So it's updating the software at this point. Updating the language pack. Yep. Subprogram update. I mean, I don't know what any of this means. I'm just kind of watching it and seeing how it goes here. Sorry, customers blowing me up. people this day and age, they don't have paying attention to time. They just hit you at all hours. And it's fine. I don't mind it as much. But I did start kind of staying away from it on the weekends, because if not, they'll just take up all your time. The update has been completed. Please turn off the power switch. All right. Hit the power switch there. Row. Let's see here. Hit it again. There it goes. Okay. Voice install. Now installing voice packs. Okay. I don't know if that's like voice pack as in like, hey, audio files for alarms and things like that. No idea, but that would be my guess. Seems to be a little bit slower or take longer than the 18MZ did, but doesn't mean anything. I had a couple people ask about these kind of videos because Futaba, you know, just like any other radio, they don't have very good manuals. All right, so that is that. Let's see here. 26 channels. See if they lied to me. So go to function. See, I don't get it. Oh wait, maybe. Where do you get those extra channels? I know it was the multi-engine setting before. Nope, not there. Oop. Don't need it. What am I doing here? Yeah, I'm gonna have to see exactly where they're getting these extra channels, because I don't see them. Let me take a look here in the system. Oh, this is this new okay, so this is new. This is the stuff for their new receivers. Okay. Yeah. Version, yeah, the version changed. I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna have to ask my buddy that seems to, oh wait, there it is. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Fast, let's go to this one. There we go. 26 channel. Aha. Okay. So, function. Oh, money. There it is. Oops, sorry. So there's your typical 1 through 18, 1 through 12. There's 18, 19 through 26. So looks like it's 24, and then the 2 digital channels for your 26. Excellent. Okay. So there you go. System type. Yep. So I'm going to be dual receiver. Oh wow, you have a triple receiver now. Good Lord. Interesting. I've never had a receiver fail. So the second receiver's always been a you know, kind of just a luxury, you know, it's just been there for, you know, just in case. Having 2 extra servos, or not servos, receivers, is very interesting. I wouldn't have thought that they would have done that, because I've never, like I said, I've never even needed the second one. It's just always been there as a backup, just in case. Better safe than sorry. But I guess if you had like some of these new planes that are like fully composite, or like carbon fiber, And you need, you could get a lot of blockage in there, maybe, or it's just or this is actually part of that whole linking the receivers together, so you can have like I said, you take a primary receiver and then you run a lead from that receiver to the other one, and then that one to the other one, so it kind of works like a satellite receiver system. But that's interesting. Definitely don't want trip off on this. So, all right. Well, there is that. So, and it gives you the same thing. It updates all this. There you go. So you can do any adjustments, travel adjustments, center adjustments, for all 24 channels. The last two, the 25 and 26, are just your digital channels. Awesome. Well, there you go. So now what I'm going to do is take a look at my F22 programming from my last one, which is in the F18, and just kind of make this one mirror that one channel-wise. The only thing I'm going to do that's going to be nice on this one, because I'm S-Bus, is now I don't have, like before, I only had one channel for the two rudders. So I couldn't do the toe in like I want to on this one. Adding a little toe in like you do on the F18 helps the jet rotate. I think the real one actually toes out, but don't quote me on that. So I will be able to do all the surfaces, all the control servos on their own channel, which is always great for programming purposes and adjustments. So you can still do that if, in the servo, if like if I had to combine, the two rudders and one wasn't, when you combine them into one channel, your center points may not be off or the same, or your end points. So you go in and you fine tune those center points and end points in the actual servos to make them both match. That's the only difference when you have to do it the other way. This way, I can assign both rotors to their own channel, which is awesome. So there you go, guys. That's kind of 12 and a half minutes of a lot of boring stuff, but it's actually pretty neat now that I know how it works. So, and I'll go through, what is this? Throttle cuts, different things. Let's see if they added any new sensors. Let's see, inhibit. See, this is what I'm talking about. Temperature, voltage, RPM. I mean, they just don't have a lot of stuff, and most of mine are used up for the two telemetry sensors on the engines. So yeah, nothing new there that I'm seeing. My models. That's weird. Huh. I don't know why oh, I bet you when I selected 26, it made another copy. So I bet you if I go back to this one, it will... Oh, no, stays 26. Okay. Well, maybe I did that. All right, guys. Well, I'll shut up. It's getting kind of late too. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. So, I may go ahead and just call it for the night and jump on this tomorrow. I was busy today. Wasn't able to get out here until late in the afternoon, almost evening time. So I didn't get much done. But the jet is together. There you go. I need to adjust this a little bit here. There you go. You can kind of see that. And like I said, when these stands are all the way up, like this is like I have to tippy toe to look in here, so I have to get like a step stool. So if you're a tall person, you don't like bending over, which is what ruins my back, you can actually adjust this up and work on it like this, which is why I got these, was to kind of help my old man back. But I got everything on. I got the stabs on as well. So it is there, and now it's just setting up and CG. So you guys have a good one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hit the like and subscribe button, tell a friend, Like I said, I'm just trying to grow the channel, and I didn't realize it, but I got over 500 videos already. But I've been doing this for a while. But I do have 2 more jets to build. You can kind of see them in the background. The wrong arm, military left. There we go. Here we go. And right there. Big tall guy right there is a half-scale Viper jet. And then the other one to the right there is the SU-27. Very large too. So those are going to be after Mississippi jets, assuming I get this one done as well. So plenty more videos to do. After that, I won't have a lot of builds. I got to get my helis going. We got a heli event coming up here in Huntsville. But yeah, so you guys have a good one, and I'm going to call it. Cheers.